Over the past 20 years, Dr. Janet Lamp has inspired thousands to break through barriers, to become leaders in their fields, and keep positive and productive despite fast change. Whether she's opening or closing your conference, you can count on her to deliver challenging ideas with endless humor and unstoppable energy. Please welcome Dr. Janet Lamp.
My mom said, shh, don't do that. What will people think? How many times have you not done something because what will people think of you? How many times have you been in a meeting at work and you know the truth? You know what's supposed to happen at Bell South. You know what's supposed to happen, but you don't say anything during the meeting because you don't want to make waves. And then after the meeting, you talk to your friends. You know what they did? Oh, my God, you can't believe them. How many of you do that? 1, 2, 3? Yes, you all do. Because why? You're afraid of speaking up. Jan needs the truth. She needs it from you. She needs it from everybody. If you're too afraid to tell the truth, please go work for another company, not for Bell South, because we need you to tell the truth. You got the courage to speak up. The truth tellers will always do well in this company. So speak up.
The impossible is just waiting to come into our lives. And I don't know what for you is impossible. But everything that's possible you already have in your life. The only reason you don't have things in your life that you like already is because maybe you see that they're impossible.
In the Great Barrier Reef in Australia, there's a part of the reef that's alive and filled with color, and the fish are vibrant if you've been diving down there. But it's dangerous. The oxygen is constantly coming in to make the fish alive and the reef vibrant. But it's dangerous. It's scary. A lot of people won't dive there. A lot of people want to be on the safe side, where there's no surge, but it's gray. Never live in the center, never live in the gray part, only live on the edges. That's where the color is.
And I've also done extensive research into what the USTA staff is going through, and I'd like to clarify where you are in the change effort. These are the
It's like it's waiting outside. You remember when they double Dutch, skipped when you were a kid for the 2 weeks that we had when there was no snow outside at recess? You remember? You'd be skipping and the impossible would be waiting to come in to your skipping rope, and you're there in your daily life. Daily life. Oh, daily life. Get to work, go home. Work a little bit more. Do the same thing. Get up, go home, go to work, go to bed. Get up, go home. And you're dancing and dancing the same thing. Why doesn't my life get any better? Because you're doing the same thing all the time. And you say, oh, I'd love to do that. Oh, but the little voice comes. Who do you think you are? That's not for you, loser. You know. And you go like that, beat yourself up. Maybe not you in the front row, but they do back there a little bit. They do, I know.
I'm a psychologist. I've studied this for years, and I've never seen anyone motivate themselves by focusing on what's wrong. All you do is get a headache from the bat that you're using every night. It doesn't help. I'd like you to begin, if you can, having the courage to say something positive every morning. You think, oh, I hate this stuff. Here we go. But every morning, think about 5 impossible things that's going to happen in your life. Because what your life is like right now is a wonderful life, but it's a life that's possible. And if you want to expand it, think about 5 impossible things that you don't think that could happen to you. That book you're meaning to write, or those lessons you're going to take, flying, or the company that you're going to double. Think about those things and wait for the committee in your head to say, oh, yeah, right, stupid stuff, the idiot stuff. You know, the voice that came up. And then all you do to that voice is say, thank you for sharing. Bless your heart. It's time to leave.
Whether she's flying her own plane or around the world, energizing a small group of executives or an audience of several thousand, Dr. Janet Lamp believes in no excuses, no limits, and no exceptions. As one of North America's most in-demand presenters, Janet has been admitted into the prestigious Speakers Hall of Fame, the Oscar of Professional Speaking, an award received by fewer than 1% of professional speakers. She's a licensed clinical psychologist, creator and host of the award-winning CBS series Keep Well, and author of 3 best-selling books, Dancing with Tigers, Plant Your Feet Firmly in Midair, and Positive Spin. Janet is a former professor, researcher, and registered nurse who was born and raised in Canada and received her PhD from McGill University in Montreal. Working in English, French, or Spanish, Janet leaves her audiences more focused on the possible, inspired to stretch their own boundaries, and challenged to achieve more than they ever dreamed possible.
This is just the demonstration part of the program where you get the point. It's about the excuses that people have, and they would love to be more successful, and the whole company could triple what they're doing next year if they just get rid of some of the things that people complain about. Yeah, the little vampire. You know, the one I was just talking about. Good job. Now, I want you to watch Mark, because something is about to happen to Mark over which he has no control. And that happens in companies, doesn't it? Woo! And so if I'm wanting to get more externals, or I think I should get more people, I just won't let go of the past.
Why am I so tired? Oh, life is so hard.
Why is life so hard for me? Oh, I can't.
Why am I not moving more quickly? Because I can't see it. I'm in denial. What should I do? Should I get more staff? What should I do? Give me some feedback.
Oh, dump the load. I didn't see that. I didn't see.
Wonderful things happen to them that could be the most exciting time of their life. They start worrying about their weight. They worry, am I going to be thrown over the stage? And when they do that one, they forget to enjoy the ride. Get it?
The only thing that is different about the people who grow and do amazing things in life is that they believe in the impossible. They believe in the impossible. The impossible is waiting to come into your skipping rope. This needs to be ready. Call them in. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for the impossible. I'm ready for something new. I'm ready for something different.
Just like the Maine lobster out there. You know, the Maine lobster could be 140 pounds by now. He's only 2 pounds. How sad. Because he won't grow. He won't let go. What does a lobster have to do to grow? Let his shell go. He has to get rid of his shell, but he won't do it. How sad is that? He could have been amazing.
They just can't see it coming. And this is actually a picture of IBM. They saved themselves because they were a mature industry and they didn't get it. They were so busy with their own processes that worked for so many years, they didn't get it. Their business was going down, their businesses are going down. They started complaining, right? And now they're in the consulting business. They're not in the PC business, and they're not in the computer business anymore, in the consulting business. Just like you, always be open to new opportunity, new change, because you might not be in the cleaning business for long. Like this guy who hiked the Appalachian Trail all the way from Springer Mountain in Georgia to Maine. And the last 8 miles he crawled. 2,167 miles he hiked the whole time. And he was the first completely blind person to hike the trail. His lesson is a simple one for us in this era of confusion maybe and difficulty seeing the future. His lesson is simple. He said, I was completely blind. There were bears and there were blizzards and there were broken ribs. His name was Bill Irwin. He said, I had to get out of my tent every morning and walk. And I just had to put one foot in front of the other. That's all I had to do. And I give you the courage to do that. I don't know what it is that you're trying to accomplish. You've got great goals here next year. One foot in front of the other, that's all. We can accomplish amazing things. So do the impossible. The impossible just takes a little longer. When I talked about humor, always find the humor in life. Always find, and you need to, and even if you have to watch a little video every morning, do something. Or look at the person next to you, immediately look at their face, you'll laugh. Watch the excuses that come on in your mind. And the last, please believe in the impossible. This is an amazing company. It's getting bigger. It's getting better. I wish you happiness to make you strong, and I wish you sorrows to make you brave. And I wish you love to continue a wonderful life that you have. Thank you so much, Molson, for being our president. Thank you. Good job. Woo. Good job for you.
Thank you.